Hi everyone and welcome to Creative Cakes by Sharon. Well, on February the 5th, believe it or not, it's World Nutella Day. Yes, there is such a thing. Hands up if you've got anyone at your house who loves Nutella. Quite a few here, as you can see. Today I've come up with what I think is the ultimate Nutella dessert for the ultimate Nutella lover. This dessert has got a Nutella Brownie, a Nutella Mousse, a Nutella Buttercream and a Nutella Meringue. Gosh, that's a mouthful. It's so Nutella-y. Is that even a word? Guys, today I'm doing a collaboration with my friend James from Fun Foods. So be sure to check out James's delicious Nutella cheesecake. I'll be leaving a link to James's Nutella cheesecake at the end of my video, as well as a link to his channel where you can check out all of his other fun food ideas. Guys, if you make this dessert at home, please let me know how long you have lasted in the kitchen, because I can guarantee it's been very hard to keep mine for very long. So guys, whatever you're doing on the 5th of Feb, don't forget to have a little spread of Nutella or even a huge spoonful. And without any further ado, let's get started. I've got all my ingredients laid out here, and each row is going to make up one of the layers in my ultimate Nutella dessert. I've got the full list of quantities and ingredients in the description box below. So first up, I'll start with my Nutella Brownie layer, and I need to melt the butter in the microwave. Once the butter has melted, I can add in the chocolate, salt, cocoa powder, vanilla extract, and of course the key ingredient, the Nutella, mixing them all together until well combined. Then I can add in the sugar and give it another quick mix. Now it's back to the microwave for about 45 seconds to create a little more heat to melt some of the sugar. Lastly, I can add the flour and the eggs and mix it until I get a nice thick velvety looking mixture. This can then be poured into a lined baking tray and goes into a preheated 180 degrees oven for about 25 minutes. Moving along now to the meringue layer, I'm separating my eggs and I need to whisk until I get nice soft peaks. The beauty about this recipe is that while the brownie layers are baking, I've got enough time to do a little tidy up and prepare my meringues. Once I've got the soft peaks, I can start adding my sugar gradually, just a little bit at a time. Then once the meringue mixture looks thick and glossy, I can add the white wine vinegar and the cornflour. Once again, to add the hero ingredient, the Nutella, I've actually warmed it up a little bit in the microwave to soften it so that I can fold it through my meringue mixture very gently. In order to get my meringues just the right size to fit into my presentation glasses, I'm going to trace around the rim of the glass onto my greaseproof paper and then turn it over so the pencil markings are on the bottom. I need to pour my meringue mixture into my piping bag, which I've already fitted with a nice large star tip, and pipe my mixture in round swirls onto the tray. I've also piped a whole lot of smaller meringues just to serve on the side, and I'm going to pop them into the oven, reducing the temperature now to 160 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. So I've popped the meringues into the oven and I've removed the brownie. As you can see, it's got a nice shiny crusty layer on top, but it's still a little warm, so I'm going to pop it in the fridge to cool down while I make the rest of the dessert. So now I'm going to start working on my Nutella mousse layer, and the first thing I need to do is dissolve the gelatin in some boiling water. And then I need to whisk the cream until I get nice firm peaks. going to now put the marshmallows and the Nutella in a bowl and put it in the microwave for about 45 seconds. Do keep an eye on it because as the marshmallow melts, it starts to expand and you don't want it spilling all over your microwave. Now I just need to combine the two together, giving them a little bit of a mix. Add the gelatin, stirring until it's all combined, and then pour this all into the cream, folding it through nicely. Once again, I'm going to pour this mixture into a lined baking tray and pop it in the fridge. This needs about 1 hour to set. As soon as the mousse goes into the fridge, I need to remove the meringues out of the oven, and as you can see, already a few have gone missing. Just goes to show how delicious they are. I can finally prepare the last layer, and that's the Nutella Buttercream layer. So again, I've heated up the Nutella in the microwave so that it's easy to mix in with my already prepared buttercream. Guys, if you're interested in getting the recipe that I use for my buttercream frosting, I'll leave a link in the description box below. So once the buttercream is ready, I'm going to pop it into a piping bag fitted with a nice big star tip and get ready to assemble my ultimate Nutella dessert. So guys, here are all the elements of the dessert. Of course, any of these can be used as a delicious dessert on their own. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove my brownie and mousse from the tray, gently gliding the knife along the top and bottom edges of the pan and lifting it out. Now to obtain nice round circles of the mousse and the brownie, I've got some round cookie cutters here which fit nicely into my glass, so I know once I cut out my mousse and my brownies, they're going to fit nicely into the glass. So I'm going to cut out some circles of mousse and brownies. Now, all there's left to do is to assemble all of these delicious elements into the one glass. You can pop these in any order you like. I'm just putting some buttercream at the bottom, putting a brownie layer, then a mousse layer, then a meringue, and repeating the whole process. A handy little tip I found, guys, was to pop the brownie and the mousse on the fork to get a nice clean entry. Because this is the ultimate Nutella dessert, guys, I decided to melt some Nutella and drizzle it over the very top of the mousse layer before popping on my final meringue. And here they are, all finished, my ultimate Nutella desserts. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to give it a like and share it with your friends. Also, make sure you head over to James's Fun Food channel to watch how he makes his yummy Nutella cheesecake.
Well, if you decide to make this easy recipe on your own, please share a picture with me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. I love seeing those pictures of people making these creations.
So guys, as you've heard, James loves seeing when you've recreated one of his recipes. So James, here's a photo of the cheesecake my family and I made, following your simple step-by-step instructions. We've all eaten it, so I can personally vouch for how tasty it is, and here's my thumbs up for you. If you're not already a subscriber, don't forget to click the subscribe button so you can stay tuned to all my creative cakes and desserts just like this one. So just like James, I love seeing your work, guys, if you recreate any of my recipes or cakes, so you can find me on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram and Twitter. I hope you tune in next time, and as always, thanks for watching.